Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss our first lesson in grammar. Do you have this book with you? Learning Grammar and Composition, right? This is 2. So it is for second standard. If you have this book, just pause the video and get it. Okay? Shall we begin? Okay. Let's begin with our first chapter. What is that? It is articles and determiners, right? What are articles? A and D. You have learnt about it in your first standard, right? So, in second standard, you will have some more information about this. Okay, you are going to learn something more in this. That is why this chapter is here. This lesson is here for you. Right? Now let's read. We have learned that we use an before words beginning with a vowel. What are vowels? You know, right? You are very smart children, right? A, E, I, O, U. Very good. Perfect. So, we use an before words beginning with a vowel that you already know, right? And article A before words beginning with a consonant. Very good. What are consonant? All the alphabet except A, E, I, O, U because they are vowels, right? We all use an before words that begin with a consonant but have a vowel sound like an honest man. What is it? What they are saying? They are saying sometimes we use an before words that begin with a consonant. Yes, that is true. See, we are using article an before all the words beginning with vowel that we know for sure, right? In addition to that, sometimes we use article an before some words that begin with a consonant but they have vowel sound like an honest. Now, honest begins with a consonant H, correct? But here H is silent. We don't say it honest, we say honest. Here H is silent. We don't say H sound here, right? So the sound of this word is honest. It begins with O, which is a vowel sound. And that is why some words which are starting with consonant but the sound of that word begins with a vowel sound, right? Such words, for such words we use an before it, right? So whenever we are choosing an article for any word, first we check the first letter of the word. If it is vowel, right, we usually write an, correct? And the first letter, if first letter is consonant, we usually write a, right? A. But now we are not going to do it this way. Now we are in second standard, right? So whenever we find a word, okay, we will check the first letter. If it is consonant, we will not write A right away. We will say that word. And if its sound is beginning with vowel sound, we will write an. Okay, otherwise, our normal rule is if a word begins with consonant, we are going to write A, right? So now onwards, we are not going to check just first letter, but in addition to that, we are going to check the sound of that word also, right? And if the sound of that word begins with a vowel sound, okay? Vowel sound means what? A, O, E, okay? Such sounds are called vowel sounds. So now, and one more thing they have given here. A, that is article A, is used also, is also used before words beginning with vowels if we hear a Y sound like a unit. See, now here for some words, okay, though they are beginning with a vowel, we don't write an there. Why? Because the sound of that word is like Y. That means Y. Okay. Now, see the word unit. Okay. UNIT. The word begins with U. Right? It is vowel. But the sound of this word is unit. Y. Okay. So, for such words, we are not going to use an. Though it is starting with a vowel U, we will not write an. We will write a. Okay, so now onwards, when we are choosing article A or an, we are going to check the first letter of that word for sure. But in addition to that, we are going to check the sound of that word. And if that sound begins with vowel sound like a, e, o, a, okay, then we are going to write an. Okay, and for the words which are beginning with vowel but the sound of that word is like it beginning with sound like y, that is y. Okay, now can you tell me few words, okay, which are which are beginning with a vowel but the sound is like y sound, y. Can you think of anything? Just think. Uniform, uniform, right? It begins with U. It is a vowel, but the sound is Y. Uniform, right? Yes, unicorn. Absolutely right. Unicorn, right? It begins with U, but the sound is like Y. So we are not going to write. We are not going to write an for these words. We are going to write a uniform, a unicorn. Okay, now tell me few words which are beginning with, the spelling begins with a consonant, but the sound is like a vowel sound. There are few words like this. Yes, R, right? Right? 1 R, 2 Rs, right? The spelling begins with H, but the sound is R. It is like a vowel sound in the beginning, right? Now, here they have given some examples. Engine. Okay, it begins with E and its sound is also engine, vowel sound. So for sure we are going to write an. Now snail. Okay, the spelling begins with S and the sound is snell. So sound also begins with a consonant sound, right? S, not vowel sound. So we are going to write A for sure. Owl, an owl. Uniform. Okay, a uniform, not an uniform. Okay, because sound is like y. It is not a vowel sound. Okay, now let's try this exercise. Okay, keep your pencil ready so that as we are solving it, you can write it also. Okay, complete this exercise with me. Okay, there is dash bucket. Now bucket. Tell me. Yes, it is a bucket because it begins with B and the sound is also B, not vowel sound. So there is a bucket and yes, an orange. Correct, because this spelling begins with O and the sound is also vowel sound. So an orange mug in the bathroom. Soldiers, policeman, policemen, soldiers, policemen, and postmen all wear a uniform. Sound, though it begins with a vowel, but the sound is not vowel sound. It is like uniform. So a uniform. Okay, let's move to the next third. It took dash R, right? It begins with H, but the sound is R. It is a vowel sound in the beginning. So it took an hour for the lamp to cook on dash open fire. Dash open fire and open, correct? Because the sound is like oh, open, open. Okay, vowel sound here. So an open fire. Now fourth one. Dino wanted dash umbrella. An umbrella, correct? Because sound is like vowel sound, umbrella. Okay, but his mother bought dash raincoat instead. Raincoat, a raincoat. Very good. Now fifth, dash honest man never cheats anyone. A honest man or an honest man? It is an honest man because the word sound begins with vowel sound, right? Sixth, dash heir to the throne can easily buy dash mansion. Now, heir, right? It begins with H and sound is also consonant sound. So, a heir to the throne can easily buy a mansion. Okay? A mansion. Mansion means a big building, huge building. Okay? And the a heir to the throne can easily buy a mansion. Well, so we are done with A and N. Let's move forward. Use the. Now where we are going to use the. Okay, use the article the before a word when it is clear which particular one you mean. For example, a dress could mean any dress, but the dress means that particular one only. A, an, and the are called articles. We know this, right? So when I say I want to buy a dress. So I'm not sure which one. Okay, that time we will say I want to buy a dress. And when I have seen some I have seen a dress in some shop or somewhere, okay, and I want to buy that particular dress. Okay, like if you say frozen dress for Anna or Elsa, I don't know. Okay, so you will say I want to buy the dress, right? It is a particular one which you have something in your mind. Okay, so that time when you are referring to a particular one, okay, get me a ball means any ball. But when I say get me the ball, get me the blue ball, get me the big ball, right? I am talking about a particular ball, not any ball. That time we use article D, right? Now complete the sentences using A and or D, right? So let's see. Dash eagle is dash majestic bird. Okay, so here eagle is not any particular eagle for that matter, right? Any eagle. Okay, so any eagle, I will write here a or an, right? It is not particular, so I have to choose between a or an, because I cannot use the here, right? Because it is not a particular. Any eagle. Hmm? So for eagle, I will use an, correct? Because it is vowel sound, begins with vowel letter. Okay, so an eagle is here. Majestic bird. Majestic bird cannot be many, right? Right? Majestic bird, not many. Okay. So the majestic bird. An eagle is the majestic bird. Dash book is not easy to find in dash common shop. Okay, so now we are finding some book, but is that any book? No, we are finding some particular book, and that is why we are saying it is not easy to find, right? So here the book is not easy to find in. Now common shop, are we referring to a particular shop? No, any common shop, right? So I will say the book is not easy to find in a common shop, because I cannot use the here. So I have to pick between, select between, choose between a or an. And since this word begins with a consonant and the sound is also consonant, then I will write a common shop. Okay, let's move on the third. Hooray! We will be late. Sorry, hurry. I'm so sorry. Hurry! We will be late and miss dash train. Now, this train is a particular train or any train. If any train, then we cannot miss that train, right? Because we have many trains. Any train will do. Then how we are going to miss? No, but here we are going to miss the train. A particular train we are trying to catch, and we have to hurry. We have to make hurry. Otherwise, we will miss it. So, hurry, we will be late and miss the train. Particular train. Okay, next. She wants dash ice cream from dash ice cream van, right? So she wants any ice cream, right? So she wants an ice cream, right? Because it is beginning with I, vowel, and sound is also vowel sound. So she wants an ice cream from the ice cream van, because I think it is a particular ice cream van, not any ice cream van, right? The ice cream van. Get dash ball and dash umbrella and meet us in dash park. Now, get any ball, get a ball and an umbrella, right? Any ball. So, a ball, consonant sound, and an umbrella, a consonant sound, sorry, vowel sound. So, an umbrella. And meet in a park? No, not any park. We have to meet in a particular park, right? So, meet us in the park. Okay, now next one, number 6. Dash unicorn does not exist. It is dash storybook character. Okay, now unicorn. Okay, so is it a particular unicorn? Yes, because unicorns are special ones, right? Or any unicorn. Let's see. A unicorn does not exist. It is storybook character. Okay, so um, so here we are not referring to a particular unicorn, right? So we have to write between a or an, right? So it is unicorn. Though it is beginning with a vowel, the sound is like consonant ear, unicorn. So we will write a unicorn does not exist. It is a storybook character, right? Because it is one of many storybook characters. So it is a storybook character. Dash policeman has dash uniform. Dash policeman has dash uniform and dash blue motorcycle, right? So a policeman has a uniform and a blue motorcycle, right? Now here a policeman or the policeman, we are referring to a particular policeman who has got uniform and blue motorcycle, right? So the policeman has a uniform, right, and a blue motorcycle, right? Right. Now dash bus takes dash r to travel from my house to my school. Now is this any bus? May not be, right? The bus takes a particular bus we are talking about, right? The bus takes an hour, right? Because though it is beginning with a consonant letter, so this is beginning with H, but the sound is beginning with a and R. Okay, so a is a vowel sound. So an R to travel from my house to my school. Dash earth is dash ellipse and not dash perfect circle. Now let's see. Earth. Earth is any earth or a particular? It is particular because not there are not many earths and out of which we are referring to one. No, it is the earth. The earth is ellipse. Ellipse is a shape, right? So is an ellipse, right? And not a perfect circle, right? The earth is an ellipse and not a perfect circle. Okay, let's go to next. Dash old woman is dash heir to all dash money left by her son, right? Okay, so old woman. Okay, so an old woman, right? Begins with O and sound is also vowel sound. Old O. An old woman is, okay, here we can have a hair or the hair, right? And will not come here for sure because this is a consonant sound, right? But now we don't know whether to use the or a, right? So we will read further. To all money, all money, okay? So there is just one hair to all the money. If there are multiple hair means who are supposed to get that money, right? Who are allowed to take that money, okay? Being mother, so the money, okay, we are talking about not any money, it is a particular money. So the money left by her son, okay, all the money left by her son and she is the only heir. So an old woman is the heir to all the money left by her son. Got it? Let's move to the next page. Okay, now here we have determiners. We are done with articles A and the, and now we are looking at determiners. What are determiners? Words like few, many, any, much, and some help us to determine amount. Okay, they are called determiners. So these are the words which are giving us some idea about the amount. They may not tell us or they don't tell us the exact amount. Okay, but they give us rough idea about the amount. So they help us to determine the amount roughly, right? Such words are called determiners. So now in these sentences, we'll try to do this exercise, okay? Read the sentences and underline the determiners. And make a new sentence yourself by using the determiner. One has been done for you. There are many different kinds of animals in the national park. So, determiner is here is many, right? Many children fall sick in winter. Many. Okay. Now let's do the next. A few apples in the basket were rotten. A few apples in the basket were rotten. So few. Okay. Few is a determiner. Now can you think of any sentence with this determiner, this word few as determiner? Yes. Yes. There were few chocolates left. Right? There were few chocolates left. Okay. You can make many more sentences. Okay. Try to try to ask your mama. Okay. And try to make your own sentence. Like there were very few chocolates left. Okay. Third, he has given me some marbles to play with. He has given me some marbles. So some is a determiner here, right? Can you think of a sentence with some as determiner? Hmm? Think. Can we make there were some children playing in the park, right? There were some children playing in the park. You can make your own. Try to make your own sentence. Check it with mama or daddy and all your brother and sister if they are big enough and write. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Poor man does not have any money. Okay. Here any is a determiner. So can you think of a sentence with any? hmm Do you have any money? Right? So, or you may say, I don't have any balloon. Right? I do not have any balloon. Right? You can make your own sentence. Mm, okay, now next, fifth. The teacher has given us too much homework today. Okay, so much is the determiner. The teacher has given us too much homework today. So, how will you make one more sentence like this? Don't eat too much junk food, right? You can make your own sentence like this. Hmm? Let's move on. I have many friends in school. I have many friends in school. What will you make here? Many is determiner. So how will you write? I have many storybooks. Right? I have many storybooks. Right? You can make your own. Be smart. Make your own sentence. Get it checked with elders in your family and write it down. It's fun making sentences. Okay, now this is our worksheet, which is for uh, determiners. Okay, let's try to solve it. Hmm? We complete the following sentences by using the determiners given in the bracket. We have given some determiners here: many, few, any, each, enough, both. Okay, we will try to solve this. Dash child was given a book to read. Each child was given a book to read. Correct? Why? Because we cannot use many, few, any. Okay? Enough. No, both. No, because it is singular child, just one. right? So each child was given a book to read, right? The teacher did not want to hear dash excuses, did not want to hear any excuses, right? He knows dash people here than I do. He knows many people here than I do. Correct? Now, these curtains are dash too long. We cannot use many too long, few too long, any too long, too long. These curtains are both too long because no other determiner fits in here. Okay, you can try putting each determiner here and make a sentence, and both makes it sound it sounds it correct. Okay, so these curtains are both too long. There was not dash money in my pocket. There was not enough money. There was not enough money in my pocket, right? There were dash cakes left in the bakery. There were few cakes, right? There were few cakes left in the bakery. You may have here there were many cakes left in the bakery. But this is wrong. Okay? When there are many, we say there were many cakes in the bakery. We don't say there were many cakes left in the bakery. Usually, we say there were few cakes left in the bakery. Right? Let's move to next. Okay, now this is the worksheet we have for the articles A and the. Okay, let's try to solve it. Fill in the blanks with a suitable article. ठीक है? I bought dash pair of shoes. A pair of shoes. Okay? I found dash old box in the cupboard. I found an old box in the cupboard. There is dash cat on that tree. There is a cat on that tree. What is dash date today? What is the date today? Because it is a particular day, right? Today is a particular day. So it is a particular date also. What is the sorry, what is the date today? Geeta eats an apple every day. Geeta cannot eat the apple every day because a particular apple she cannot eat every day, right? So Geeta eats an apple every day, right? Now, question number 2. Find the mistake and rewrite each sentence correctly. Okay, now let's find some mistake here. It's good, no? I'll just read this sentence and you listen it carefully. And if you find something which is not correct, just note it down. Okay. Mita bought a dress and the dress is very beautiful. Now, Mita bought a dress, any dress. Okay. And now she is referring to this dress. This dress was beautiful. So it is a now for second sentence it becomes a particular, right? She Mita bought a dress, any one dress, right? And now we are talking about that particular dress. So in the second sentence it will be the dress. And is as it is wrong, right? Because this is not a vowel sound word. So it is the dress is very beautiful. Why it is the dress? Because it is referring to the particular dress from the first sentence. Okay? So the dress is very beautiful. That was a mistake. So rewrite that sentence. Mita bought a dress and the dress is very beautiful. Sentence 2. I had a test. Sorry, I had an test. Full stop. An test is very easy. Now, first of all, I had an test is wrong. I had a test. Correct? And here it will not be a test, the test. Why? Because now in first sentence it was any test. But when in the second sentence it is not any test, it is the test which we were talking about in our first sentence, right? So I had a test. The test was very easy. Okay? Now, Seema is the dancer. Seema is one of many dancers, right? Okay? Just a dancer. Okay? So Seema is a dancer, not the dancer. Okay? If Seema is very special, okay, she's a very good dancer. Okay? So what we will say in that case, not in this sentence. If Seema is a particular special dancer, then what we will say? Seema is the best dancer among all. Okay? Okay? So here Seema is a dancer. Okay? Any dancer among many. Okay? So Seema is a dancer. Now there are here we have few balls. Okay? Consider these are balls. Okay? So if I want any ball from these balls, I'll say give me a ball, right? But if I want a particular ball like orange ball, what I'll say, give me the orange ball. So when we are talking about a particular specific thing, okay, that term we use the. And if we are talking about any one out of many, like a ball, any ball, a ball, give me a balloon. I mean there are many balloon. I want any one of it, so give me a balloon. But when I want the big pink balloon, then I'll say I want the pink one, pink balloon, right? So good. Now we know articles, determiners. Now you have to complete notes. Okay, which you are, which are shared with you. Okay, so complete your notes in the notebook. Complete these worksheets, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.